Good evening and thanks for joining us tonight. The Madison community is rallying behind a beloved downtown staple that's in danger of closing. Vintage Spirits and Grill could be forced to close its doors as soon as next year if plans to raise the building to put up an apartment complex in its place are approved. But not if its regulars have anything to say about it. Braden Ross has the story.
I worked across the street, what is Ramen Kid, used to be Lava Lounge. My husband was at the Red Shed.
The year was 2002, and a 24-year-old Brittany Kramer saw an opportunity.
This place was, the living room came for sale, and we had the magical idea to start a restaurant and bar.
The almost 100-year-old building had a long history.
She has been a gas station, Mitchell's Greasing Palace. She's been Gaydon's Fish Market, which was a loved fish market.
But 21 years ago, it got a new identity when Brittany, along with her husband Trent and his uncle, opened Vintage Spirits and Grill.
Still the same as it was 21 years ago. It's just like good, feel-good community that walk into this building.
Over the years, their business grew.
We expanded outside the group of this company for Vintage Brewing Company. At the end of the day, though, this is still our baby. This is where it started. This is our home.
But then a curveball.
We immediately were like, okay, what's the offer? Because we wanted to, of course, be the ones to buy it. But unfortunately, the offer was significantly more than anything that we could do.
The property owners were looking to sell to the Carey Group, a developer planning to raise the current building and put up a high-rise apartment complex.
When this news first came out that this was a possibility, we stayed really quiet, and everything kind of happened organically with the response.
Vintage saw an outpouring of support, community members sharing their disappointment online and to the Urban Design Commission considering the proposal.
A family has grown out of the Vintage. Please do not destroy this for us.
A cheaply manufactured, unaffordable high-rise does not make for a home. Vintage already does.
Please leave it alone.
Developer on the project, Kevin Carey, says it would meet a desperate need for housing downtown.
And as much as some people don't want the new development to happen, their house at one point was a cornfield, and the people that lived next to the cornfield didn't want that to go.
But others have pushed back, citing the fact that the plans don't include any affordable units. As for Brittany, she still hasn't given up hope in keeping the spirit of Vintage alive.
I support growth, I support progress, but in my eyes, like, this corner is just best viewed at eye level.
And as for what's next, she's still not sure, but she says they'll be here serving up specials for as long as they can. For News 3 Now, I'm Braden Ross.
Developers on the project met with the Urban Design Commission last Wednesday to get feedback on their proposal. Next, they'll have to submit an official application, which will need to be okayed by the commission before eventually heading to the Common Council for final approval.